Starcasting to you from the City of Angels. Hello everyone, I'm Karis. Thank you so much for being here and listening to the Voice of Astrology podcast. This is our astrology cosmic superpower for the week beginning Sunday, May 14th through Saturday, May 20th, 2023. Let's journey together with astrology and explore how to connect with the stars, the planets, the energies for our new week ahead. Sunday, May 14th, Mercury, the planet of communication and decision-making, is stationing direct in the sign of Taurus at 5 degrees. Mercury stationing direct is making a conjunction to the North Node in Taurus, and also Mercury moving forward in Taurus is making an applying sextile to Venus in Cancer. Mercury conjunct the North Node. This is making the decisions, being connected to where you want to go long term in your life, what you feel is your calling, your true north with the North Node. Mercury in Taurus. Taurus is fixed earth, it's endurance, it's determination. So this Mercury stationing direct is getting very clear about the path you want to be on and stay on. Mercury stationing direct in Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus is what we love, what we care about. Now this weekend we've had so many beautiful water trine flows, conjunctions. All of the water is the energy of the emotion that is supporting your dream, how you want to move forward, especially now with Mercury stationing direct. All of the water is cleansing, it's purification. Feel your feelings. If you feel like having a good cry, let it out. That is a healing process in a lot of ways to release perhaps what you've been repressing and holding on to. Sunday, we have the moon in Pisces making a sextile aspect to the sun in Taurus, which is a nice opportunity to have the head and the heart working in sync, working together. Also, we have the moon in Pisces making a conjunction to Neptune in Pisces. So this again is so much emotion and energy being channeled positively into your dream, what you want to create. Pisces is the artist. So your imagination, how you're seeing the future, moving towards that and being very clear about what that is for you. Monday, May 15th. Now, we're in the fourth quarter to new moon phase. So this cycle of the moon is the letting go of what's holding you back. What is a block? The fourth quarter to new moon is when we're in preparation for the new action that we're going to take at the time of the new moon. Think of the new moon as you're at the starting line and you've let go of all of the things that block and weigh you down during the fourth quarter to new moon. It's like you're not going to start the race carrying all kinds of baggage and weights and things that will slow the new moon action. So Monday, May 15th, we have the moon entering the sign of cardinal fire Aries. Aries is, come on, let's get going. Even though we're in the waning cycle of the moon, approaching the balsamic dark side of the moon, which is an inner reflective cycle of the moon in Aries is saying we can still get things done in the area of letting go of what needs to be released. Moon in Aries. Aries is cardinal fire. It's impatient. It wants to take action. It's ruled by Mars, which says let's cut things away. Let's get ready for this new moon that we have coming up. Aries is cardinal. It's leadership. It wants to initiate and bring us into a new time, a new season of life. So this can be a very productive fourth quarter to new moon cycle. And with Monday, May 15th, the moon in Aries, the action taken is again with what Aries and Mars what their job is, which is to release, cut things away. Think of it as like clearing away the weeds in the garden, clearing away the clutter. This is an inner process, and it's very productive, even though we're in fourth quarter to new moon. Also on Monday, May 15th, we have the moon in Aries making a square to Venus and Cancer. Now, Venus in Cancer is very sweet, but it's emotional, it's sentimental, it's ruled by the moon, which is the past. The moon in Aries, fiery cardinal Aries, that wants to get something new started, is saying to Venus, we've had all weekend to cry and feel the feelings and get all emotional, but now we have to prepare and roll out the red carpet because the king is about to arrive, which is the Jupiter moving into the sign of Taurus. So impatient Aries, making that moon in Aries square Venus, that's a little bit irritable. It's an aggravating kind of soft square that is saying the crying time is over. Now we have to look forward to the future. Moon in Aries wants to get something new started, wants everything yesterday, actually. But it is the aspect of get your feelings and emotions all lined up and in balance, because the biggie is about to happen. Tuesday, May 16th, drum roll please, with all of the thunder and lightning and everything that goes with Jupiter, Zeus. Jupiter is changing signs. Now, Jupiter is moving into the sign of Taurus for the first time in 12 years. Jupiter typically spends 1 year in each sign of the zodiac. And now, today, May 16th, the kingly planet, the largest planet in the solar system, the planet of increase, is moving into the sign of Taurus. Now, the function and job of Jupiter is to make things grow. Jupiter, what's called the greater benefic in astrology, is the fecundity, the abundance, the increase. Depending on its condition, this is what Jupiter does. So the moon in Aries wanted to roll out the red carpet for the arrival of Jupiter in Taurus. Now we have Jupiter in Taurus ruled by Venus. The increase, what Jupiter does best, at its best, the increase of Jupiter in Taurus is to increase the talents and abilities that you were born with. Taurus is the sign of what you were born with as an innate value and gift. Sure, things can be developed in life, but there are certain things you have that you just have the knack for it. You can take singing lessons and acting lessons and work on your skill and all of that, which is wonderful. But Taurus is about what is the gift that you just have it. You were born with it. And Jupiter in Taurus wants to increase on that. This Jupiter in Taurus is showing you, this energy is saying to you, all of us, what do you have of value that if you were to offer it in the marketplace of the world, people would be more than happy to hand you something of value back. One of my favorite sayings is an old Yoruba saying, the world is a marketplace, and forever, the world will always be a marketplace. The exchange of value for value. You have some bread, I have some beads. Want to make a trade? So this Jupiter in Taurus is wanting to increase whatever value you have that you were born with. Again, what I say, you just have the knack for it. Getting more connected, more grounded. Taurus is fixed earth. finding out what you have of value and increasing that, working towards it with endurance, with the fortitude of Taurus. If you don't even know or feel that you are aware of what you have of value, Jupiter wants to give gifts. It wants to bring you good things. It wants you like the generosity of a king, the kingly planet. It wants to give you very generously the awareness of what it is that you have. Taurus also loves to do the work. Who can outwork a Taurus? It's fortitude, it's endurance. Taurus wants to build something substantial, something of value that is meant to stand the test of times, like the pyramids being built during the Taurus age. When you know that you're good at something, when you can own it, when you have that knowing that you know you're good at something, that is worth more than any treasure on earth. Because one of the reasons why is because you value it. You won't give it away for free. You shouldn't give it away for free. It's worth something. This is the exchange of value for value that I'm referring to when I say the world is a marketplace. So the Jupiter in Taurus is finding out what you have on the world of the marketplace. Jupiter in Taurus is also Gaia, Mother Earth. The earth is so overflowing with nature and birds and animals and minerals. All of the things we have from Jupiter in Taurus, which means Mother Earth. This is also being connected to your true nature. Find out what your animal totems are. If you've never thought about that, what animal totem do you relate to? Are you a tiger? Are you a bird? Are you something of the ocean? A dolphin? A whale? Connect to things of the earth that are symbolic of your true nature. This is also the Jupiter in Gaia, Mother Earth, nature. In Greece, there is the Oracle of Delphi. In the ancient world, people would go through a very arduous task to get to the Oracle of Delphi. There were no planes, trains, internet. You had to make a very serious effort to visit the Oracle of Delphi. And if you arrived, when you arrived, you were greeted with two words: know thyself. This Jupiter in Taurus, you could think of it as visiting the Oracle of Delphi and being greeted with the words, know thyself, know your true nature, self-awareness, the most important thing that you can learn. Taurus in astrology rules over the throat. Your voice, sound vibration is very real. How are you using your voice? Do you use your voice, your sound vibration, to elevate? Or do you use your voice, the throat chakra, to destroy and break down? You have your own unique sound vibration. How are you using it? What is the song you feel you must sing? What is it that you feel that you have something to say? This is also Jupiter in Taurus. And is your voice in alignment with your true nature? Wednesday, May 17th, we have the moon moving into her exaltation in the sign of Taurus, ruled by Venus. The moon in Taurus will make a conjunction, come together with Jupiter in Taurus. The moon in Taurus will also make a conjunction to Mercury in Taurus, now direct, ruled by Venus, and this is the throat. It has to do with commerce, buying and selling, increase its clarity of mind as far as what your goals are long term. The moon exalted in Taurus makes a sextile aspect to Saturn in Pisces. So they're making an agreement there in the area of, again, what is it that you want to build upon, Saturn, with your dream and what you love, Pisces and Taurus. Taurus ruled by Venus, Pisces, Jupiter. Now, the Saturn in Pisces, I've said this so many times, but the Saturn in Pisces is like Darth Vader entering the party and saying the party is over, kids. The addictions, the escape patterns, that has to end with the making of your dream come true, the vision for your life. Thursday, May 18th, we are now in the dark balsamic side of the moon, right before the new moon, and I love this mutual reception. We've got the moon in Taurus ruled by Venus, Venus in Cancer, Cancer being ruled by the moon. So even though, again, we're in dark side of the moon, this is this reception between the moon and Venus, so favorably placed in making the agreements with yourself as far as what your goals, your visions, your relationships, your value, what it is that you love. I always say with all of my podcasts that there's always a theme running through the week with all of the little details adding into the theme. Now, clearly how this week is running a thread astrologically with the cosmic superpowers is from fourth quarter to new moon. All of this beautiful inner cosmic superpowers going on is about the agreements you're making with yourself. Being clear, being in alignment, saying, yes, I have decided. Making decisions in life is one of the most important skills we can make. So many times in readings with my astrology clients, what they're grappling with, what they're trying to figure out is what decision to make. Well, the theme, the help this week from the cosmos is being in alignment and very clear about the decisions you want to make, will make long term. Also on the 18th, we have Mercury direct now in Taurus ruled by Venus, making a sextile aspect to Saturn in Pisces. This is the mind saying, yes, I'm willing to work at this. A 60-degree angle or sextile is a positive outcome if we're willing to put in the effort, put in the work. And the mind, Mercury in Taurus, is saying yes to Saturn, which doesn't play. Saturn is very serious. Saturn will reap the rewards, but you got to put in the work. And Mercury sextile Saturn on the 18th is saying, yes, I'm all in. I'm willing to put in the work to develop your talents, your gifts, what it is that you value, what you have, what you were born with, and to work at it and develop it. Friday, May 19th, we have the new moon in Taurus at 28 degrees. Now, this is a Cazimi new moon when the moon goes to the heart of the sun, and the sun lights up the moon, the emotions, what you care about. Cazimi comes from the Arabic meaning in the heart of, and it is profoundly powerful in the awareness. This new moon at 28 degrees Taurus with Jupiter recently having entered Taurus this past week. This is how Eckhart Tolle talks about a new Earth. We recently had Pluto move into Aquarius, its little introduction to begin with, for the first time in about 250 years-ish. And Pluto in Aquarius is the people and social responsibility for each other. This new moon in Taurus at 28 degrees aligns with the Pleiades. This week is about getting in touch with how you want to bring your light to the earth. That's Taurus, Gaia, Mother Earth. How your own unique special light and how you want to contribute to nature, the planet, the protection, the abundance, everything that nature is, which is, it's everything. So this is the creation, potentially, of a new earth, and it's time. So as we are in this inner reflective week astrologically, there is so much that is productive in the sense of may not show on the outside yet because it's the dark side of the moon, but how you are changing and evolving, transforming internally with this astrological week in connection to being in touch with your talents and value, the light you want to shine on and in this earth. Thank you for shining your light in this world, whatever that may be, and the potential for all of us to create a new earth. It's time now with the Pluto in Aquarius, Jupiter back into Taurus, you being in touch with what is natural to you, your true nature, and how that connects to nature all around us, what you value, what you have, what your talents are. Saturday, May 20th, we close out the week. Happy birthday to Cher, by the way. It's Cher's birthday. We have Mars going into Leo. She has Mars in Leo. I've met Cher. Cher is just so, what can I say? She's just so stunningly beautiful and gorgeous and striking. She's Cher. Cher could have been a bus driver. You would have turned your head and said, oh my God, look at that stunning being. She is so beautiful and powerful. Anyway, happy birthday to the one and only Cher. Now, we have Mars entering Leo. Mars is finally moving out of its fall placement in the sign of Cancer, and that was a doozy. Now we have Mars in a friendly triplicity. It's in a fire sign, Leo. So Mars is very happy in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It gives it some dignity, some power. So Mars coming back is, if you have been feeling listless, tired, you need a burst of energy, Mars coming back into Leo is wonderful for that. And on May 20th, Mars really does come back with a bang. It packs a punch. Mars is making an opposition to Pluto in Aquarius. So the Mars-Pluto opposition is pent up anger that needs to be released. Feel your feelings, but feel your feelings and channel those anger feelings productively. Working out, jogging, yoga, physical activity, because this is potentially a very explosive aspect taking place. It doesn't have to go in the way of destruction, meaning destroying with words, destroying relationships. This Mars now in Leo opposite Pluto can be, it is a force, it is a power, but it depends on how you use it. So take action with this, because this is very fiery and explosive, but take the action in a physically powerful way and productive way. In other words, this is the kind of aspect, Mars opposition Pluto, where someone cuts you off in line, you know, all the little things that can be irritations and aggravate us, but a tiny small thing that we could let roll can turn into a big over-the-top drama with this Mars opposition Pluto. It's not worth it. Let it go. To begin with, we never really know what someone else is going through. So if you run into a rude clerk or someone cutting you off, whatever it may be, this is really the day to remind yourself, as always, just roll with it. Not worth it. Think of it this way. The negative emotions, grief, anger, Mars opposition Pluto, that is so destructive to your own body, that kind of energy flowing through your body. Don't do it. Not worth it. Breathe. Again, go for a walk, take a yoga class, hug a puppy. That always hug your pets. That always works, but just roll with it. On Saturday, it does come in with a burst, that Mars in Leo opposition Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto has to do with death and destruction. Do you really want to say or do that thing that could potentially end something good in your life? Not worth it. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. What a fabulous week. Life-changing, I would even say earth-changing aspects, transformation with this fabulous week. New moon coming up, just all of it. There's just so much. And if you listen to this podcast, really feel into what you were born with that is unique to you, your own unique light and gift. Show that to the world. Be in touch with it and show that to the world. Shine your light. As an astrologer, one of my most favorite things that makes me more happy than just about anything is when I look at an astrology chart and I say to someone, do you know you have a gift for this? Do you know you have a talent for that? Helping someone to guide them towards what they have as a unique creation that they should bring out and shine a light on. And it makes them so happy to do so, because we're here to reach our highest potential if we can. We're born to create. That's what we're here to do. And every single person with this Jupiter in Taurus, new moon in Taurus, has something that belongs to them only. So get in touch with that. This week is fabulous astrologically to do so. Thank you, everyone. I will see you all in the stars. Thank you.